Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce and it's time for a little NBA basketball. The first round of the NBA playoffs continue as we take you east. It's the Boston Celtics going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'll be back at halftime.
For some, success is measured by progress. One step, then another. The journey is hard, but holds its own rewards. For others, only the destination counts. Only one measure of achievement truly matters. Indeed, history is written by the winners. The story continues. The NBA playoffs, round 1.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA. Basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Rajon Rondo and Avery Bradley out there in the backcourt. Brandon Bass and Kevin Garnett, the duo inside. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, Lonzo G and Tristan Thompson, the duo at forward. Irving and Waiters in the backcourt, and it's Varejao in at the center position. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Irving against Rondo. Garnett outside. Shot clock at 6. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Great look. Disappointing result. You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Off the pick. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got the first points up on the board for the Cavs. Rondo passes to Bass. Now here's Bradley. D right on him. Pierce kicks to Garnett. Over Thompson. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Pierce. About a minute played so far here in the first. Irving with it. And there's the pass to Waiters. For the three. That's good. Waiters got his first 3 points of the game.
You got to respect him out there. He can hit that shot.
Down low. And finished off by Bass.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Thompson. Cannot hit. Now Boston takes it the other way. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
And it's hard to point out anything that they did well in that loss. And the game never got out of hand, but they were pretty shaky across the board.
And Steve, you know how optimistic and positive I am, and I had a tough time finding anything positive either. I mean, my goodness, they did keep it somewhat close. I guess that's the best I can say at this point.
Well, what's the old saying? If you can't say something nice about someone, then don't say anything at all.
Bradley can't get it to go.
Typically, he's pretty dependable on those open jump shots.
Here's G. And Boston with the rebound. Garnett's got his third rebound tonight. Bradley with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Rondo dishes to Pierce. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Pierce has got his first basket of the night. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Verajao setting the pit for Irving. Now Verajao inside. It's stolen by Bass. Here's Bradley. Jams it with authority.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Irving against Rondo. Post shot. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
It's Pierce with the drive. Again, Pierce missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Irving with it. Now Pierce defending. Outside Irving. Trying to get back on track. And that one's good.
You know, that's a solid shot right there, Kevin. I mean, he's one of the better low-post finishers we'll see.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. So the Celtics call timeout, their first. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Byron Scott.
He told me that despite their lead, there is no room for overconfidence. He said, I don't care if we do have their backs to the wall. They're a dangerous team that's going to play with a do-or-die attitude and put it all on the line. We simply must match their intensity. Can they do it? Let's watch.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Nice shot by Terry.
And he's most dangerous as a long-range shooter, someone who can do serious damage behind that three-point line. And we all know how important the three-point shot has become with every team because you've got to be able to space the floor and run your offense.
And on top of that, Steve, he usually saves his best for last. So many times we've seen him raise his level of play in the fourth quarter, exactly when the game's on the line.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
You cannot back that far off of a guy. I mean, I don't care who he is. These guys are pros. They all can shoot. D up.
Gibson against Rondo. Hits the bucket.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
The Cavaliers trailing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gibson against Rondo. Spates with a screen on Rondo. Kicks it to Spates. Clock at 6. Back to Gibson. The shot is off. He kicks to Terry. Takes a 3. The shot is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Celtics up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
First round of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on LeBron James and the Miami Heat this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
Irving and Waiters in the back. Lonzo G and Tristan Thompson, the duo at forward. And it's Verajao in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Waiters. Buries the long-range jumper. Waiters got the first basket of the second quarter for the Cavs. Terry the pass to Bradley. Garnett the screen. Bradley kicks to Garnett, and he drops it in from the low post.
What a great example of how to set a good pick. He really allowed his man a wide open look.
It's not enough for the defense to just get into position. They've got to get in the way.
He took what they gave him and cashed in.
Yeah, he paid it off.
Yeah, in a big way. Superb finish.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night here. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Spates checked in for Verajao. C.J. Miles comes in for Alonzo G. And Ellington is subbed in for Waiters. The Celtics also changing it up. Brandon Bass is checked in for Garnett. Pierce comes in for Sullinger. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jason Terry.
Boy, that kind of hustle you just love to see.
And it gets his teammates fired up.
Yeah, especially with the powerful slam to finish things off.
Here's Irving. Gets it to go. Irving's got 6 points.
The field goal percentage has been bumped up into the high 50s now.
Well, they should be winning. Shooting the ball like that, this is a very efficient offense we're seeing out of this club.
Pass dishes to Rondo. Rondo off the pick from Pierce. Rondo passes to Pierce. Pierce is doubled over Irving. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter now. Here is Miles. He's covered by Rondo. Irving for 3. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Beautiful reverse. He got his glide on and left the D in the rearview mirror.
A different look now for Cleveland. Zeller, he's checked in for Spates. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Boston, Sullinger's checked in for Bass. And it's Terry in for Rajon Rondo. Sullinger drops in the layup for 2.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about trying, guys?
It's stolen by Sullinger. Pierce kicks to Terry. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Bradley gets it to go. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Terry against Gibson. Gibson off the pick from Zeller. There's the 3, and it's Daniel Gibson with the 3. Gibson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. This is to Green. It's up against Thompson. The jump hook. That's good.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Zeller. Alonzo G comes in for C.J. Miles. Waiters, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Daniel Gibson. And a change for the Celtics. Garnett's checked in. Irving against Terry. Irving dishes to Thompson. Here's Varejao. Second chance shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Well, Thompson is still very raw, but what's impressed me most in terms of his work so far in the NBA is his motor. Just an outstanding offensive rebounder, a high-energy player who brings a ton of effort to the game.
Yeah, that second jump ability, as we call it, to put it back before the knee can recover is very special and a lot of times rare. His wingspan also allows him to play bigger than his height defensively. Irving against Rondo. Here's Varejao. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Varejao's got his first points in this one. Rondo kicks to Sullinger. Terry feeds it to Green. Garnett, right side. To the paint. Here's Sullinger. Good. Sullinger's got 6 points.
Well, he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Irving against Rondo. Up off the screen. In deep, Irving drops it in.
Both these teams really fighting hard here. This is an impressive matchup.
Yeah, not much separation able to be created either way, and I really marvel at the effort being expended by both of these teams.
Rondo passes to Terry. Launches it. That drops. 5 points in the game. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
And the first half ends in a close one. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the second half when we come back after the break. But right now, let's go over to Damon Bruce with the Sprint Halftime Show.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going on so far. This is 2K Sports as we get deeper into round one of the playoffs. A tightly contested game for the Celtics up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're trying to fight off a sweep as they face potential elimination in Game 4 of this series. Getting it done early, Kevin Garnett. He's chipped in 4 points, and he's helped out with some key rebounds as well. But the Cavaliers also came to play. The three-point shooting, ridiculous. They're knocking down everything. Kyrie Irving has the game high. He's got 8 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. And we'll be heading back to the court for the rest of our coverage as we go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Now, it's been nothing but positive for this team. The way he's been really selective with his shot making, been very unselfish. I think this has been an efficient performance for him.
I agree with you, Steve. Very few questionable decisions, if any, from him, as he has always looked for the best shot every trip down the floor. I mean, I like the fact that he's judicious in his approach.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Celtics, Brandon Bass and Kevin Garnett, the duo inside. Rajon Rondo and Avery Bradley out there in the backcourt. And it's Pierce in at the three. The Celtics shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Here's Rondo. And it's Irving with the rebound. The Cavaliers shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. He passes to Waiters. Gives him the lead pass. The Cavaliers have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Outside Rondo. He feeds it to Pierce. Over Waiters. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Rondo.
Well, he's got the special ability, Kevin, to make shots while being heavily guarded. And I don't know how he does it, but he figures out a way to get the ball in the basket, even under pressure.
And late in the game, guys, down the stretch, when some players freeze up and run away from the ball, he's the one saying, give me the pumpkin. He's a clutch scorer, no doubt about it.
They get it back. The kick out to Irving. Passes it to G. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
This is not the start to the second half they wanted. Coming out shooting just 1 of 4. That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
That's how you do it. That's nice.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Sullinger's checked in for Garnett. Green comes in for Brandon Bass. And it's Terry in for Avery Bradley. And here is Irving. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Easy shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good. And so Irving nails both of them.
Well, he's knocking them down. No surprise there. He's one of the premier free throw shooters in the league.
Rondo against Irving. And it's Rondo penetrating. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. Here's Terry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Bergeau's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving with it, guarded now by Jason Terry. Terry against Irving. He dishes it to Bergeau. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Pierce. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Green. They get the rebound. Sullinger dishes to Terry. Over Waiters. Sinks the 15-footer. And it's 7 points for Jason Terry.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Thompson, a screen on and run. Outside Irving. Irving gets a screen from Bergeau. Irving against Rondo. And Bergeau kicks to Waiters. Misses the 3. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Celtics also changing it up. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Sullinger. Pass comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo.
Good work turning that into an easy 2-point. He can attack the rim as well as anybody.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Gibson for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's Terry. 7 points in the game. Bradley passes to Green. Gibson with the steal. 3-pointer Ellington. And the shot is good. Ellington's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after this.
First round of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. Drew Holiday and the Philadelphia 76ers take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. This Friday. Don't miss it.
While we're still getting underway here in the fourth, let's go down to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Uncontainable Game Report. Doris?
Yes, guys, the uncontainable game today came from the Cleveland Cavaliers. Everything seems to be going their way, and right now they look to be in complete control. We'll see if that's the case as we head into the final period.
And thank you, Doris. Boston trailing. Thompson at the 4 and Bergeau at the 5. Kyrie Irving is out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's G in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up. Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
And that was Sprite bringing you the close-up on that big-time play. Irving with it. He's picked up by Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Ellington, no good. Now Pierce. Over G. The shot by Pierce will not go. The Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Thompson, a screen on Bradley. Irving dishes to Thompson. Dunked hard with one hand.
What a game. This is really fun to watch.
And when games are tight like this, I mean, success or failure can really turn on small details and 1 or 2 plays.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Rondo kicks to Garnett. Over Thompson. Drills the elbow jumper. And it's 8 points for Garnett. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Cavaliers on D. It's a one-point game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Bass passes to Rondo. Pockets hits. And there's the feed to Bass. Over Waiters. Bass's shot. Good. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Boy, they've been getting a lot of their points on those mid-range jumpers.
Yeah, that's a shot that can come and go. Not an easy shot, but they're doing a nice job knocking them down.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Nice work there coming off the screen. That's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Great screen there. It sprung him open, and he took advantage.
One shot. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Garnett with the screen for Rondo. Here's the dish to Pierce. Pierce gets the screen from Garnett. Rondo kicks to Bass. The 10-footer. Thompson with the rebound.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Rondo against Irving. Verajao with a screen on Rondo. Verajao guarded by Garnett. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And it's Rondo penetrating. It's the layup off the impressive prop step.
Tell you what, it has been all offense all game long.
You know what? This is really fun to watch, guys. I mean, as a coach, though, this is when you want to just harness this energy and bottle it up and ride it all the way.
Irving against Rondo. Irving dishes to Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Rondo gets it to go. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a finish with that hoop.
Now, here is Irving. Thompson, a screen on Rondo. Here's Irving. Gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
Pass to Bradley. The pass to Pierce. From about 16. Stolen by Verajao. Now Irving. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Rondo on the double team. Here's Verajao. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Here's Rondo. Kicks it to Pierce. Bass with a screen for Pierce. He kicks it to Bass. Over Thompson. Bass can't get it to go.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
two-possession game now, so strategically everything changes a little bit. Those were very important foul shots.
"17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bradley. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What a clutch shot there.
Really, the definition of clutch.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws should put a cap on this one. Great job at the line.
The drop step, no good. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
That'll do it for now. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the Eastern Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. Now let's check out our Jordan player of the game.